My name is Sarah. I am 31 years old, and I am a mother of 2 beautiful sons. Their names are Alex and Daniel. Alex is 8 years old. Daniel is 5 years old. They are my whole world. I love them more than anything. Life has not been easy for me. My husband died in a car accident 3 years ago. He was coming home from work. It was raining that night. The roads were slippery. He never made it home. Since then, I have been alone raising my 2 sons. I have no family to help me. My parents live far away in another country. I have no big house. I have no extra money. I live in a small apartment in Riverside. Every month I pay rent. Every month I worry. The rent is $800. Sometimes I do not have enough money. I do not have a good job. I do not have a college degree. I do not have many choices. But I am strong. I will never give up. I work as a waitress at a small diner. The pay is not good. Some days I make $30. Some days I make $60. It depends on the customers. It depends on the tips. I work 6 days a week. I start at 6 a.m. I finish at 3:00 p.m. Then I pick up my sons from school. Every day I carry my own lunch. I cannot buy food at work. It costs too much. I save every dollar. I need to buy food for my boys. I need to buy clothes for them. I need to pay for electricity and water. I work when I am tired. I work when I am sick. I work when I want to cry. Sometimes at night I look at my sons while they sleep. They are so peaceful. They are so beautiful. Alex holds his favorite toy car. Daniel sleeps with his teddy bear. I touch their small hands. I kiss their foreheads. I whisper, I love you. I want to give them a good life. I want them to be happy. I want them to have everything I never had, but life is hard. One cold morning in December, I was rushing to work. The weather was terrible. The sky was gray. The snow was falling heavily. The sidewalks were icy. I left my sons at school early. Mama, will you pick us up today? Daniel asked. Yes, sweetheart, I said. I will be there at 3:30. I kissed them goodbye. At work, I was serving coffee to customers. My hands were shaking. I was worried. The rent was due tomorrow. I only had $600. I needed $200 more. I was thinking about what to do. Then my phone rang. It was Alex's school. Mrs. Johnson, the nurse said. Alex fell down the stairs. He hurt his arm badly. You need to come now. My heart stopped. I dropped everything. I ran to the hospital. When I got there, Alex was crying. His arm was twisted. Daniel was there too. He was scared. The doctor looked serious. His arm is broken in 2 places, he said. He needs surgery. He needs to stay here for 3 days. I felt panic. How much will it cost? I asked. About $15,000, he said. Do you have insurance? I shook my head. I had no insurance. I had nothing. I sat in the waiting room. I held Daniel's hand. He was crying. "Is Alex going to be okay, Mama?" he asked. "Yes, baby," I said. But I was lying. I was scared. I was broken. The surgery went well. Alex was sleeping. His arm was in a cast. But then more bad news came. While I was at the hospital, my car was stolen from the parking lot. It was old, but it was my only way to work. Without my car, I could not get to the diner. Without work, I could not pay anything. I sat beside Alex's bed. I covered my face with my hands. I cried quietly. Daniel climbed onto my lap. "Don't cry, Mama," he said. "We will be okay." But I knew we would not be okay. I had no money. I had no car. I had no hope. The hospital bills kept coming. $15,000 for surgery, $500 per day for the room, medicine costs, doctor visits. The numbers got bigger and bigger. I could not breathe. I could not think. Then something I never expected happened. A nurse saw me crying. She was kind. She listened to my story. She took a picture of me and my sons. She posted it on social media. She wrote about our situation. She asked people to help. The next day, something unbelievable happened. My story spread on the internet. People read about me. People saw pictures of my sons. They saw Alex in his hospital bed. They saw how much I suffered. Many kind people started sending messages. They wanted to help me. They sent $5, $10, $20. Some sent $50. Every dollar helped, but it was not enough. The hospital bills were too big. I was still afraid. Then one day, I got a phone call. A deep voice spoke. "I heard your story," he said. "I want to help you and your sons." I was confused. "Who are you?" I asked. "You will see soon," he said. "Don't worry anymore." 2 days later, while Alex was still in the hospital, a group of people came to visit us. They brought flowers. They brought toys for Alex and Daniel. They brought warm blankets. Then a young man walked in. He had kind eyes and a gentle smile. He looked at Alex and touched his cast softly. "Hello, Sarah," he said. "My name is Michael. You don't know me, but I know your story." I was confused. "Why do you want to help us?" I asked. He smiled and sat down next to me. "Because every mother deserves support. Because every child deserves a chance." I started crying. I didn't know what to say. He touched my hand gently. "You don't have to say anything," he said. "Just let us help you." A few days later, something unbelievable happened. Michael and his team paid for all of Alex's hospital bills. $18,000 gone. Just like that, I didn't have to worry anymore. But that was not all. When Alex got better and came home, Michael visited us again. He looked at our small apartment. He saw our old furniture. He saw how Daniel's shoes had holes. He saw how Alex's clothes were too small. "This is not enough for you and your sons." He said, "You deserve better." 1 week later, they took us to see something amazing. It was a house, a real house with a yard. It had 3 bedrooms. It had a big kitchen. It had a living room with space for the boys to play. "This is for you," Michael said. I stared at him. I couldn't speak. I couldn't breathe. "For us," I whispered. "Yes," he said. "You don't have to pay rent anymore. This is your home." I fell to my knees right there on the front steps. I cried and cried. Alex and Daniel cried too. They hugged me tight. "Is this real, Mama?" Alex asked, his cast still on his arm. "Yes, baby," I said. "This is real." We moved in the next day. The boys ran around the house. They picked their bedrooms. They played in the yard. I sat in the kitchen and watched them through the window. I couldn't believe it. But Michael wasn't finished. One day he asked me, "Sarah, what is your biggest dream? What did you want to be before life became so hard?" I wiped my tears. "I always wanted to open a small cafe," I said. "I love baking. I used to bake for my husband. I used to dream about having my own place." He smiled. "Then let's make it happen." And he did. 3 months later, I opened Sarah's Corner Cafe. It had fresh coffee, homemade cakes, and warm soup. People came every day. They loved my food. They loved my story. I was no longer a struggling waitress. I was no longer a poor mother who couldn't pay bills. I was a businesswoman. I was independent. I was happy. Alex's arm healed completely. He plays soccer now. Daniel started taking piano lessons. They go to a good school. They have new clothes and new shoes. They have their own rooms and their own toys. Every night I still watch them sleep, but now I don't worry. I don't cry. I smile. I whisper, "We did it, boys. We made it." I will never forget Michael and his team. They changed our lives completely. They taught me something important. There are angels in this world. There are people who want to help. Sometimes miracles are real. I started with nothing. I had a broken son, stolen car, and impossible bills. Now I have everything. A beautiful home, a successful business, and most importantly, a happy family. My cafe is doing well. I hire other single mothers who need jobs. I give them hope. I give them a chance because I know how it feels to have nothing. I know how it feels to be afraid. Thank you, my dear friends, for being here with me. Thank you for reading my story. Your support means everything to me. When you shared my story, when you cared about us, you helped make this miracle possible. I hope this story touched your heart. I hope it gave you hope. Remember, no matter how dark your days are, no matter how impossible things seem, kindness and love can change everything. Stay strong, believe in good people, and never lose faith in tomorrow. Miracles happen to those who never give up. God bless you all.